Girbeagly.
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing the game Dream Daddy. Now last episode we met a couple new dads. We met Craig, who is one of our old college buddies, and apparently he's very fit now. He used to be some crazy frat boy, and now he's been reformed and he's an actual dad and very responsible and everything like that. We also met Robert. We got kicked out of the house by Amanda because she was having a sleepover with her friends, so we went to a sports bar and we did a little bit more than just meeting Robert. We had a couple drinks with him and we ended up having a sleepover at his place, if you know what I mean. So things got very, very intense there. But yeah, now we're here at the school. We're about to meet who I'm assuming is another dad. It's someone who's her teacher, I guess, Amanda's teacher, Mr. Vega. And I don't know what he's calling me in here for, if her grades are bad. Maybe that's why she got rejected from her college of choice. But we're about to find out. So let's go ahead, let's meet Mr. Vega, find out why we're at the school, and continue this wonderful daddy story. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Youth. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Man, what an edgy kid, this guy. He's got a 666 tattoo on his wrist. Damn, pure edge. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Hugh? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? What an asshole. Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, up those stairs and to the left, can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? There he is, look at him. I like him a lot. Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Rupert. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. All right, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. These kids are all punk asses. Come on. The whole class erupts in laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Oh, they're middle schoolers. I thought they were high schoolers. Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Oh, that's why. That sucks. That really blows. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved, she's fine, or she has a tendency to bottle things up. Well, I just said that she normally shares everything with me, so she doesn't have a tendency to bottle things up. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm not gonna be overprotective and be like, she's fine, because sometimes teachers do notice things parents don't. I'm gonna say we just moved, because we did just move. I might as well be honest here. Let him know that there are some things going on, her life's sort of in turmoil a bit, you know. These types of things affect kids, they really do. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Oh.
Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo?
Oh.
Yes? They ever catch that rye? Good God, what a dad joke. And he's clearly not amused. Oh, no, he was. Okay, good. There's a couple little hearts. Yes. Thanks, Hugo, for being a cool dude about my shitty jokes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat.
So, did you have fun gossiping about me?
I love her attitude. Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes.
So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time?
It was a very productive meeting.
I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner?
Sure thing. We can make something at home, or let's go to the mall food court. Oh hell, let's go to the mall food court, guys. I can't say no to mall Chinese food. That's my weakness when I go to the mall food court. I know it's not good Chinese food, but there's just something about mall Chinese food. Like, I always end up getting it. It's delicious. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, sure. Why the mall?
Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall?
Will you buy me things?
I will buy you a thing. Singular.
Sounds like a deal to me.
We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you.
Have you been reading my tweets?
You have a Twitter?
What? Never mind.
Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in.
Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that.
I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class.
It's fine. He's fine.
We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Uh-huh.
I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. It's probably like boy stuff, you know. Things that like teens don't want to talk to their parents about. It's too icky and weird. I heard Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting.
Yep.
Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school?
Yep.
Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny?
I don't think you'd get it.
Okay. Aw, poor grouper. He's just trying to connect. Who you texting?
Noah.
Oh, it is a boy thing. Who's Noah?
My friend.
Does he go to your school?
Yep.
Do you, like Noah?
What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would,
She clearly likes Noah.
Dad, I mean, geez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross.
Sorry, just asking.
Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend.
Okay.
Jeez.
So defensive, good lord. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Ah, poor grouper. Once again, just trying to connect, and she's such an angsty teenager with so much tude. I love her because of the tude, but come on, we're just trying to get to know you better. We're father and daughter, for Christ's sake. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner.
Hell yeah.
Language, Missy.
Heck yeah.
Better. Like I said, mall Chinese, guys. That's the way you gotta go. It's so greasy and disgusting, but it's delicious. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here.
What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream?
I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos?
She takes my
hand with a grin.
It would make me the happiest, cheeriest girl alive.
We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very enthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in.
These are bad. These are very bad.
But also strangely delicious, like all mall food.
You have to eat through the pain.
We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? I don't know if you guys have ever tried to explain memes to like your parents or to people who just don't understand them, but it's the most painfully awkward thing in the entire world. It like legitimately is so awkward to try to explain memes to people who don't understand them because like, how do you do it? They're so pointless, but they're awesome. They just like, they're supposed to just have no point and be funny, but to try to explain that to someone who just doesn't get the humor is like pulling teeth. I hate it.
Which meme?
All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands.
Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and isn't funny.
Sort of like how they're making a meme movie, apparently. They're making, like, they made the Emoji Movie, and that exists and is a thing for some reason. But now they're trying to make a meme movie. Yeah, think about that one. By the time it comes out, all the memes in it are going to be completely outdated and stupid. So the movie itself is just completely outdated and stupid. Hopefully the movie becomes a meme in its own right, and then maybe there's some saving grace to it. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. Anyway. Oh shit, what up? All right, Dat Boy is a classic. It's timeless.
Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now?
Want to go to that goth store?
What?
You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment?
I don't know what store you're talking about.
You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s?
Dude, you gotta be more specific.
Yeah, it's like every store these days. The one you threw up in that one time?
Oh, that one.
Oh, look at that. It's Hot Topic, guys. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back.
There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda.
I'm so proud. Oh, it's the barf stain.
Speech.
Amanda.
Speech.
All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann McDangus had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Man, all these MCR references in this game. I like it. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slowly at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Oh, hey, chain wallets.
While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Alright, peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, or check the clearance bin for hot deals. Oh, we want those hot deals. The only time I ever go to Hot Topic because everything is overpriced is to look at those clearance t-shirts, you know? There's a lot of like good, I don't know, like pop culture things in those bins a lot of the times. But besides that, I typically don't go and I never ever pay full price. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Oh, good lord. Come on, Groupert. Hell yes, I would. Damn right. I was gonna say, you better pick up that purple eyeliner. Look, this is very important to me, says somebody. Oh, hello, Mr. Good God. Is he from Harry Potter or some shit? I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen, I bought this online. The website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your supervisors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Gosh, what a daddy. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Hey, Dadtron 5000?
Yes, I'll buy it for you.
Wow, that was easy, thanks.
At least it's only this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier.
I love your hair.
The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So, what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. Oh, it's a her. Okay. Sorry, this is what I get for assuming, guys. Cashiers can be women too. It's okay. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. So that was Damien, guys. I didn't even get to interact with Damien. I just got to meet him very briefly. Or not even meet him, just like observe him very briefly. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Hey, sounds like a good night to me.
Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right?
Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Calum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brothers truck driving and ghost hunting duo, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them. They're damn ice roads. Let me use this AVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we are about to die, you.
This is art.
I love the idea of this. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go to start arguments on the internet. I stand up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Calum and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Aw, what a good day. Sounds like we spent a lot of good time with Amanda. Granted, we haven't cracked her shell yet. We haven't figured out why she's boning around, or not boning around, that's the wrong word. I hope, Amanda, don't be boning yet, okay? As your father, do not be boning yet. But like why she's doinking around in Mr. Vega's classroom. But I guess we'll find out in the future, hopefully. Sleep noises.
Morning, sleepyhead.
5 more minutes.
You never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up.
Fine. Yeah, but I'm a dad. I'm a hard-working dad, doing whatever dad things I do. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves in one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase.
So, you excited for the cookout today?
Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. I'm gonna say if there's food, I'm excited because hell yeah, food all the way. I'm down with it. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties.
Yeah, those are bad.
Which means there are more for me.
Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood?
I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me.
Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly.
Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time?
You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Poor Grouper, at least he knows his shortcomings. He's old enough to understand where he excels, you know? I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Hi.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Oh my god. He put Chris in all of their names. How horrible. I guess he is like a pastor or whatever, so like Chris is sort of like Christ, which, alright, I guess I get the theme. They stare creepily and say nothing. Oh yeah, they're all the freaking like shining children. Good lord. Then of course there's our youngest, Krish. Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, I knew it! I knew it, guys! I called this last episode that Mary was the wife of Joseph. I knew it. I could tell from her demeanor, her drinking wine, her wearing that cross. I just knew it. I had a feeling. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? At least we let her down gently. We said no to her. She wasn't our type. We didn't pursue her. We didn't flirt with her. Nothing awkward happened except on her end. So that's all on her, and it has nothing to do with us. There's no beef between Joseph and I. It's gonna be good. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to? Yeah. Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Rupert, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Oh, God, Mary, get some class. Stop being like that.
I love her.
Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. It's so awkward. Chimed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh God, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. Takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you 2 enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick out some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends.
Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school?
But I don't want to have to do party or pleasantries.
Dad.
Ugh, they're gonna talk about weather.
Go, do it. Make a friend.
But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting.
This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye.
Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes to nothing. I look around the party, and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. And so here we go, guys. There's Matt already. We're going to see a bunch of familiar people. I bet it's just going to end up being all the dads that we've met in the neighborhood already. So now this is where the meat and potatoes of the game starts. This is where we get to start like learning all the dads, learning about them, getting closer to them all. This is gonna be fun, guys. This is gonna be really fun, I have a feeling, but I'm gonna end this episode here before we start making reintroductions and the small talk about the weather or whatever, sports, who knows, whatever dads talk about. We're gonna find out next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I'm loving this game so far, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.